Hey there folks, this is GreenXI, welcoming you right back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. This is episode 24. What we're doing today is heading into Rocket Town to meet our last party member. Everyone loves this guy. What's that? That, sir, is a rocket that obviously had a few problems. We'll be finding out this. The party member that we get in this place gets a lot of backstory straight away, so... First thing I want to do, before doing anything else, is talk to this guy. He'll give us something for talking to him. He's all leading rocket, right? That's Shinra number 26. He never got off the ground. Can I talk to you again? It just looms there. That's how the town got its name, Shinra number 26. Yep, we're gonna look. It might not be a weapon worth using. We'll find out now. But at the same time, might as well get it. It's easy enough to get. You haven't just got a new weapon for Cloud, but you know. So to get you into this, for me it's kinda a hobby. Out of appreciation, let me give you this. Yoshiyuki. I might do, we'll see what it is. That's a lot of strength, but look at the slots, we lose 2 slots. I'm not sure I really want to lose those 2 slots. What have we got on here? No. We've only got 8 slots as it is, I don't want to use it. Never mind. Let's try the weapon shop out. Can I go in? Thank you. Let's have a look what you got then, sir. Might be something good, you never know. Shotgun for Vincent. Long range, even though shotguns are normally used for short range. Gold armlets, we just stole one from a dragon. It seems almost pointless now that you can get them here. Anyway, we'll get 2 of them. And a 3rd. I got a reason for that. Strength plus 10. We've got so much money, but I still don't want to... No, we'll leave it. We'll probably find something better as we go along anyway. Gold armlet for you. Yeah, I'll just join it up, so that's good. And gold armlet for you. Heal all. If we had another all now, I'd be a bit happier. We could have revive all then, so when she's the only one left, she could revive the rest of the party, but not quite yet. So the weapon shop hasn't got any weapons, except for a shotgun. Are they expecting a zombie apocalypse, or what? Huh. That's the first time I've noticed that the blue box can actually be transparent as well. I thought it had to be, like, blocking the picture. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we'll be in this town for a bit, the rest of this episode anyway. Hello there. Is it real or fake? I don't know. Welcome to the Shanghai Inn. 100 gil a night, yep. Oh. I'm actually recording this straight after Mount Nibble, so I'm a little bit groggy, I guess. Anyway, let's have a look around here. What have we got in the pub? You like something to drink? No, don't worry. It's a very boring story. We'll have it all explained to us. Anyway. Captain? Who's the captain? The captain was a pilot when Shinra was still interested in this space program. He was going to be the world's first astronaut, but there was an accident. And that's what happened with the rocket out there. Man in the black cape? Don't know a thing about it. Okay, so these guys haven't seen a black cape. Hello, sir. Do you need some deodorant? Some digestive? Some... something else? Let's go. They were stairs, it wasn't upstairs, but... Never mind, I'm not bothered. Let's try in here. I know where we need to go. It's one of these buildings. Oh, the item shop. What have we got? Loads of Phoenix Downs Evers you can buy. They're quite expensive though. Oh, here we go. Haste. We only need 1 character with the time magicite on. Materia. Exit can get you out of a dungeon really easily, but we're not going to bother with that either. So you normally get taken out of a dungeon once you're done anyway. Barrier is something good. It's expensive though. Only need 1 character with barrier. It's good to have haste all on 1 character. And barrier all on another. That and region all on another, but any one of them can have that. Because then, at the very start of a battle, you can do haste all, protect all, and regional in the same turn to start things off. So it's good to have them on separate characters. Now, how are we going to put this on her is the question. I think we'll take... I don't take steal off, really. Enemy skill off? No. We'll take all off just for now. Just for now. I want to put it back on eventually, but for now. Look at that, it does so much to her stats. Wall is amazing, by the way, once you get it. Barrier is just like Protect. Physical attacks will deal less damage to you when you go down on a character. Okay, that's all I wanted. Actually, I do want to get a couple of tents as well. We got so much money now, we might as well spend it. I say so much money, he's going down quite quick, isn't it? There we go, got 10 tents. That should be enough to get us quite a way into the game. That's everything I want to check out in this town that's optional. Except this house. I'm not sure actually, there's 2 houses here that do have to go in at some point, but... Treasure chest, we'll get that. Can I hate the D-pad so much on... when you could just so easily have the analog stick. Drill arm. Takes his attack down as a front row weapon. It's just shit in general compared to the heavy falcon. Don't bother. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, we're gonna go at the back then. I can't remember what you need to do to kick off the plot, so... Yeah, here we go. This is the Tiny Bronco. It's a new vehicle. Soon. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Who knew the Shinra could make good stuff? They do. Let's steal it. May I help? We're just looking at it. This is an important character, but a character we'll only meet during our time here at Rocket Town. I'm Shera. What are your names? She's known for being abused. But it's not comedy. It's not supposed to be funny. Of course not. Nice to meet you. So you're not with the Shinra? I thought the approval for the reopening of the space program came. Huh? President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus? President Rufus has come to Rocket Town. It didn't feel like he would because it's such a small town, but it's an important town. They need to get into space and research and stuff. Now we know that, we're going to head off into this house first before going to the rocket because I want to see what's in here and I can't remember. Anything? Ooh, chest. Oh, power source. So let's take the strength up of... I think I'll take it up of... Take Cloud's up. It would make more sense to do it for Barrett, but I want Cloud to have a bit of strength as well. I want the 3 of them to keep their strength at a decent level, kind of thing. Because physical attacks are really useful for all random encounters, pretty much. Okay, we all know that the rocket's the most interesting thing about this town. So we might as well come here. And see what's going on. I can remember, there was a time when I could remember every single thing of what to do in Final Fantasy VII without any doubt. Right now I haven't played it for so long that just little bits I can't remember kind of thing. So, that's that. I think if we hadn't talked about Tiny Bronco, you couldn't have come up here. I'm pretty sure you couldn't have actually. Or you couldn't have said what you need to say to this guy. This is the new party member, the captain. What are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here. Uh-huh. I'm the captain. This is like Cid's theme. It's really nice. It really dictates a sort of... It gives a picture of exploration and adventure and everything. And that's what Cid's all about because he loves space. He loves exploring. Anyway. Is Rufus coming? You can say whatever you want, but the third option is the one you need to do. Must be news about restarting the space program. Yeah! He approves of President Rufus. However, little does he know. You're effing mind. That's right, we got another person who swears constantly like Barrett. It's my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it. And the first one. I'm pretty sure you only have to say the third one, but we'll do this one. Not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the Meaningless War, right? Now it's a macro company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. They used to make weapons. They came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. I really don't like the thought of space, but okay. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. Looks like the first option was the one who had to say that. I wasn't really sure. So what happened on the day of the launch, Mr. Cid? Mr. Highwind? I like the name Cid Highwind, because there's an airship in the Final Fantasy series called the Highwind, and, you know, his surname is like it. Yep. Then it was all over once they found out Macro Energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at space exploration. Money, moolah, De Niro. My dream was just a financial number for them. That makes sense. It's a company. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will come first. This thing falling down or me getting out of here. But yeah, I don't like the thought of space, but I don't mind. I just hope that if we do find out that space or other planets are worthwhile, that we don't do anything too harmful, because it feels like outer space is a place where you could destroy so much if you don't know enough. And that's what I'm worried that we might do if we get too much progress made and try to do anything. Anyway, I really find that an interesting topic, but there's not much else I can think of to say without someone else talking back to me, kind of thing. So, back to town. Now that Cid has been spoken to, we found out that he was going to be an astronaut, but it all failed and Shinra didn't care anymore afterwards. We need to head back to Shera. Get in there. You derp. Okay, excuse me, Cloud? Yes, Shera? Bring whoever you like here, it don't matter. Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh. He didn't? I thought he did. Get ready for the abusive relationship that is Cid and Shera. Shit, Shera, what are you, blind? You got guests. Get some tea. Oh god. The thing is that because Cid didn't get his dream realised of going into space and everything, he's turned into such a miserable, sort of bitter character, and he's going to be like that through the game, and it's amazing sometimes. It's not nice to see him abuse Shera, but it's got to be there to show off his character, I think. He's supposed to be unlikable at this point, but some people seem to like him because he's so abrupt and blunt with everything. I don't know, it depends on your personality whether you like someone like that, I guess. Because of my stupid mistake. He's got a really powerful limit breaks. He's the one character I've never used, never tried to use and see what they're like. Sort of him and Red. I've tried Red a little bit, but not to the extent of all the others. Even the moon will get tired waiting around for your ass. Yep. You gotta see as well. This is why Shera's being abused by Cid as well. It'll make sense by the end of this sort of backstory. There's not going to be anything wrong with that oxygen tank. You're not stupid, so be more efficient. She's going slow. He seems to be abusing her a little bit but he's just excited at this point. Our dreams are finally coming true. We are so proud to be part of the launch of Shinra number 26. Preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. Okay. Why is he going so slow? Is he marching? Oh, he's savouring the moment. We know it. Thanks, guys. That was nice of him to say. You wouldn't say anything nice now. Okay, here we go. Here's his attempt at getting into space. Into outer space. 3 minutes to launch. This can sort of drag a little bit, this part. If you've seen the story before. But it's not too long. Again, it's not like the Calm story or the Nibelheim story, whatever you call it. But can drag a little bit. Shera, once again, is down by the oxygen tanks. Excuse me. Checking them, making sure there's oxygen for everything. the thing is, if Shera's there when the countdown is done, then she's gonna get killed. All the heat and everything. She's gonna die. Exactly. Burnt to a crisp is how I would put it. But she doesn't mind. She is willing to sacrifice herself, by the looks of it, for Cid's dream. They love each other that much. That is, they loved each other before this happened. Sorry if I'm skipping through the text too fast. Give me a shout if I am. Wait a minute. Shera's still in there. What are you going to do, Cid? If you cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next launch. And, you know, not even in 6 months' time does Shinra come back and try and do it again. I mean, President Rufus is coming now to retry it, but I think this is meant to be quite a bit further than 6 months into the future. 30 seconds until ignition. Here's the timer. The thing is, you can't skip through the text boxes now, because it goes with the timer to stress you out a bit more. What am I supposed to do? So Cid has a bit of a problem. Kill off Shera to meet his dream of going into outer space and having all that money from Shinra and everything. Or save Shera and have nothing. Go back to having nothing. What do you reckon he does, considering Shera's still around? The moon, outer space, my dreams. Oh, here comes one. Ignite engine. Shit. So, nothing. I'm surprised Shera didn't die, considering all the flames and all the engines started anyway, but apparently she didn't, and she's fine. So there we go. That is why Cid is so abusive towards Shera. It's her fault, sort of. But the thing is, maybe it was worth doing, because maybe they all would have died if Shera wasn't checking. You know. You still haven't served them tea. I'm sorry. There we have it. In my hospitality. Good enough for you. It's quite scary out in Rocket Town as well, because the rocket's sort of leaning over and eventually it's going to crush all the houses. Maybe. Palmer's here! We haven't seen him for so long. The joke Shinra character. If it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? President Rufus hasn't come though. When's the space program going to start up again? I don't know, the president's outside, so why don't you ask him? Good for nothing fat shit. Don't say fat. He doesn't like being called fat. Can I have some too? Lots of sugar and honey and... oh yeah, don't forget the lard. Doesn't like being called fat, but he's happy to have lard in his tea. Anyway, let's go and see him. What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what do you come here for? I want to borrow the Tiny Bronco. So the space program isn't being restarted after all. All Rufus came here for was the Tiny Bronco. Don't ask me why you wanted that plane when they could just easily build another one. But, nope. First they stole the airship, then the rocket, and now the Tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, now you want to take the sky away from me too? Oh my, you seem to forget it was because of Shinra that you were able to fly in the first place. Cid obviously has a reason for hating Shinra as well, at least now. They're not letting him realise his dream because he hasn't got the money to get the rocket off the ground, obviously. Wanted to use the Tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it, why don't you talk to him? So now, we want the Tiny Bronco, but we got to fight Palmer for it. Rufus ain't going to get his hands on it. Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. Okay, we got a boss coming up. Fat Man Palmer, the only time you ever fight him, and I don't think you've ever seen him in the game again. Not that I can think of. No, might be a tiny bit of text from him at some point, but no, I don't think so. Ooh, security. Right, this is one of the easiest bosses in the game. We've had a couple of toughies lately, but this is an easy one. Don't worry about the helicopter. It looks like an enemy because he got faded in, but it's not. It's not an enemy. It's nothing. You want to learn an enemy skill off him, you won't get anything off him. Best thing to do is just keep on attacking. He has a high evasion rate, as you can see. But other than that, nothing worth noting. A couple of spells. Yeah. They are just Fire 2, Ice 2, Bottle 2, but they're called Mako Gun. You can get through this battle pretty quick if you just use powerful attacks, and then you never even have to see Mako Gun unless you're unlucky. But we're gonna see him. Oh, 2! If you have a tough time against this boss, you know you got some leveling and equipment to find. Leveling to do, equipment to find. You know there's no shop here to get good equipment, but you know. What a kick! That did about 2,100 damage in a 1 limit break. Pretty amazing. She needs to heal. Will I miss again? Is Barrett missing all the time, or is it just me? I don't think you can steal anything from him. I've never tried. Might be worth a try if you want to. Okay, what's he doing? Ice against our tripper. She's getting all the hate. Probably because she's skinny and you don't like that. Bit of jealousy showing through, that's what it is. Mako Gun again. I mean, it's all he can do, so, you know. But his spells do quite a bit of damage, though. Like, more than I remember. You can use Chokamog and stop him if you want to. That would be a lot easier. But you know, we're done anyway. No, we're not. Oh, I thought he was... There's something similar to that when he's beat. He does something similar to that. Here we go. Here we go. What's he doing? What the hell's he up to? No, we don't see him. We don't see him after this. I just remembered. We won't be seeing him after this fight. Bye, sir. End of boss. That's amazing, I love that. Shinra truck killed off the Shinra guy. I don't know what he does in Shinra, just an assistant, is he? Not much EXP, not much AP. Heading coat protects against frog, I think, as well, or was it? I don't know, something. Anyway, now we got the Tiny Bronco, we need to escape, quick. Don't stop. Forget it, get in. Yeah, so that's how Cid comes with us. He don't want to lose his Tiny Bronco to the Shinra. The tail's been hit. Emergency landing. This can be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. Blunt, as always. Red and Cid by this point aren't going to have that much more story in the game. They've had their big moments to shine, and every now and again they might pop up, but they're not huge characters in the game. The game is all about Barrett, Cloud, Tifa, Aeris, and Cat Scythe from now on. Do whatever you want. Obviously he's going to come with us. Now our Tiny Bronco, the new vehicle, is not going to be a flying vehicle like you would have thought, but a new boat. It's the boat of Final Fantasy VII. Talking me laugh, just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills, so Shera's not his wife. He's given up. Look at him. Chucking it. He's gonna go in the sea now. Drown himself. I don't know about any of that, but... What the hell? Sign me up. How about it, everyone? Yep, our last ever character. Of course, no problem. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. His physical attacks are good. He's not brilliant with magic. He's a front row physical attacker. His limit breaks are good. His first one, I think, is called Boost. And it just does damage. Rufus was going after Sephiroth towards the Temple of the Ancients. That's a lovely place. Everyone loves that place who played this game. Not really. It's hard as hell. What is it? That Temple of the Ancients? Dunno. That numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction. So maybe it's off this way. Let's just head for land and get some information. Right, so before we can head to the Temple of the Ancients, we need to do a couple of things. I want to do one last thing before we finish off the episode, because I don't think we can go into the menu while on this. Shallow water and rivers, just like the buggy, but with light blue water on the sea. You can't have battles, so let's get going. The annoying thing though, is that while you can't have battles... We'll go that way. While you can't have battles... No, we're going this way. While you can't have battles, it is quite tough to figure out where you gotta go next. It's really vague of where you gotta go next. That little cave in there you can't do unless you get a new chocobo. Can we go around here? No? I was thinking we could, so maybe I'm taking the long way after all. Rocket Town below. If you want to heal up, I think you can go back in there. Not certain, but... I'm hoping us going this way, there ain't a bit of land connecting the two... No, there ain't. There ain't a bit of land there. If there's a bit of land connecting the two islands, the two continents, then I'd have been a bit gutted, but no. You can now go and do Yuffie's optional bit of story if you wanted to, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to show it to you later when we're a bit of a higher level and everything, because it can be a bit tough. There's something going on there that can really make it tougher. Anyway, what the hell? If I come around the wrong way... Don't tell me I come around the wrong way. I'm gonna have to go the long way, all the way around. Hopefully I've got this right. There's only so many places you can actually go right now, so it's not exactly a huge way to go wrong. Okay, that's a nice place over there. It's a good, interesting place, but we'll be going there later, so I'm not going to do it yet. Actually, we'll be going there really soon. Midgar, back at Midgar, right by Bone Village. That's worth remembering for later, for optional stuff. Junon over there. It's all coming together now that we have this, isn't it? It's showing that everything is actually pretty close together, really. Need to take the long way around, and I shouldn't have, but at least I get to show you the whole world now. Calm, but it. Never want to go back there, do we? You can do. There's some optional stuff there. All in correspondence to the optional super bosses at the end of the game. Which I'll show you one of. The easiest one. Otherwise we'd be level grinding so much, and it's so repetitive. It's horrible. Horrible. Chocobo Ranch, if you want to do some chocobo breeding now. Keep looking around, is it? We're on the wrong continent for where we want to be. It was the continent where we started. But never mind that. If you want to take on the Midgar Zolom and learn a new enemy skill called Beta, it does a lot of fire damage, then you can do it now by going into the marsh. I don't know if you'll still have any chance of beating him yet. I'm not sure. I always go when I have the airship. If I'm ever going to do it, which I don't know, I might show it off, I might not. If you want to see it, give me a shout. If not, give me a shout about that as well. Where are we to? Okay, that's where you need to remember as well. I won't tell you what the place is called, because I would be stupid and spoilerish. I think it's by there though that we'll need to go in a bit. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I don't know what else to talk about now. Mythful Mines, was it? Fort Condor. I've come completely the wrong way. That's marvellous. Completely marvellous. I'm hoping that I haven't, so we're gonna go through here. Yay, we didn't. That's shocking, actually, to me. Ah, that's where we'll need to go next. Remember that place. Or we'll need to go at some point. I'm surprised we haven't seen the golden saucer along the way somewhere. Really surprised. Okay, this is where we wanted to end up. And this is where we're going to end the video. This has been GreenyXI. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you again next time when we head into this mysterious house looking for information about the Temple of the Ancients. And we're going to do a lot next episode. We'll actually make a start on the Temple of the Ancients at that. If you're not a good level, got good equipment and all that sort of stuff by now, make sure you are, because Temple of the Ancients is known for having some of the hardest bosses. 2 bosses in a row. And they are hard. At least one of them always gave me trouble on my first few tries through the game, and ever since as well, actually. See you in a bit, folks.